Again, this begs the question, what happens if Prophecy lose their T-side pistol? Do they get themselves into a rut once again?
Yeah, in what situation they're going to be able to actually find their form and things as well. In terms of the sides, I don't know if it really is going to be that decisive. All round, Epsilon have seemed like an incredible team on Overpass really in the past. They've shown a lot individually. All these players enjoy the map as well. They can thrive in it if they're put in the right scenario.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So the question is from me on Prophecy, call or Zop if, well, they've lost the Knights. They're probably going to start on their T side right now. Question is, what's going to happen? Do they play the map control, style of CS, obviously, one towards outside B, one towards connected, three towards A, take control of toilets, take control of banana, take control of A long, work the map, study from there. You can do your executes, you can take control of connector, do your fakes towards the A side, fakes towards B. As long as you have control of connector, you can, well, opens up the doors and opens up the opportunities to go for those fakes and have fast rotations in between sites on your T side.
Looks like things will be getting underway now, Snods, as well as the action should be kicking off. It is potentially the last map here of the grand final if Epsilon find this victory.
That's what's crazy, but the fact that the first game we had the 16-0 Mirage, the analysis desk was actually longer. The segment on the analysis desk was longer than the actual game.
Yeah.
That's a testament of how strong and how, well, just the caliber of players run out to the Epsilon side, but nevertheless we will be going into the pistol. And wow, Epsilon, they win the knife and they decide to start on the T side, I guess after having so much success. They're going to try carry forward. Right now, Prophecy sending 3 towards A. They're expecting to play from Epsilon to go towards the A side, but actually a good read here from Barber.
Just walking their way into the B-bomb site. Uncontested, essentially, for the meantime. The welcome out was down. They've rubbed their feet all over it as they've secured it for now. Just going to hold those aggressive afterplants as well. Barber with a juicy double kill as he opens up the round somehow as well. Finds Kolor and Kali. Cosme will go down towards Arch, but even then it's still 3 versus 4 retake.
Flee from behind. I guess one has to go even large if he wants a chance of maybe turning this one around, but Smooth was the jaw. It's going to be the 3 versus 2. There's a kit right now for the CT side. But eventually, everyone shall fall. There you have it, 3 players staying alive for Epsilon on the T side, and they go 4 out of 5 so far in terms of the pistols. So, we saw what happened on Mirage and Train. Oh, so crisp. There's an issue, right? For Prophecy, they're slow burners.
Yeah.
It seems like they always go 0-5, 0-6 down, and then eventually they get momentum, they get their rounds going in their favor, and they manage to, well, patch things, make it work. Nevertheless, they're 5 towards B from Epsilon.
They find their form and it's too late, but into this round, Arch will get the opener. Pops down with a CZ, makes mincemeat out of Barbar, but Maeve was luckily in position to try and retaliate with the UMPs. Nets himself an extra bit of cash and that frag. Fleef and Quick's ready for the short push as well, so if a beat play does come into this round, there is a good stack of defense there from Prophecy.
Ooh. There you have it, the drive-by there from Fleef, but eventually gets spun out towards Pillar. And Smooth now going to try and slowly but surely make his way towards that B-bomb site. Gets the kill, tries to go towards Heaven as well, but doesn't quite get the shot just yet, but nevertheless a man advantage here. Make it 2. And 3 as eventually all those players do fall. It's going to be 2-0 now. So, and the question as well, once the buy round does occur, are Epsilon going to bring forward their SMGs once again? We saw what happened on the first map, and the second map as well. They'll bring forward UMPs, they'll disregard MP9s or MAC-10s, but obviously the confidence right now that Epsilon have, will they carry forward these MAC-10s in case they do win this one? But anyway, round number 3, 2-0 right now, and another round here where Prophecy are an eco, and another scenario where Epsilon have a chance to build even more cash.
Well, Cosme with the early opener as well, finds out Kali and will take him down ever so swiftly. The long push is there, but no one's going to push up close and personal. Everyone's just playing from range. So Cosme's able to find these frags, back off as he likes, and get away absolutely scot-free.
4 versus 3. Obviously the kills so far on the AKs are the best scenario. You want the kills on the MAC-10, so you can stab as much cash as possible. But nevertheless, it will be 2 versus 3. But look at that, they can save these AKs into the next round. But unless Freddy B comes in with his SMG and already smites one of them down.
Freddy B eliminating Fleeve is going to be pretty useful for them. Kolor as well. Left on 17 HP right now as he is just waiting for this push to come through. They're going to try and hunt him down. If they can find the kill, it denies them saving an AK and forces Prophecy to reinvest everything they get into that first full buy.
Yep. Obviously for Smooth being the AWP, you want him to stack up the most money, be efficient with it as well, so we can afford the AWP round after round on that T side. Are we going to see some crazy hero players from Smooth play aggressive, go towards B short typically. When he gets aggressive and audacious with the AWP, tends to go towards B short and try to get the kill towards the player, towards barrels, towards water, and towards that default site. Nevertheless, though, 3-0. They will save 1 AK, so that will save the CT side $3,100 instead of having to buy them 4. but really won't make too much of an impact as we go into the first buy round. Let's see what the buy's going to be like. AWP onto Collar for the CT side, and apart from that, 4 rifles. Kits, thankfully, onto Calais, and decent utilities as well for the CT side, but for Epsilon, the AWP onto Smooya. Let's see how the Collar versus Smooya challenge, or the AWP duel, does begin.
Yeah, Color needs to be incredible into this. It's really relying quite heavily on him actually performing and living up to the hype. In the early couple of weeks, back in the group stage as well, Color was massive on quite a few of the maps we've seen already in the grand final. He would roam in, he'd find the early contact frags, but is he going to be able to bring that playstyle against Smooya?
It seems like teams weren't expecting the level of skill he had on the AWP. So much finesse. Very good at hitting the hard shots. The fast flicks. And playing aggressive with the AWP. The question is, though, do you have method behind your madness? Are you smart with the AWP? That's a big issue. That's one of the things with Smooya, is the fact that he's so efficient with it, always catching his enemies off guard. When we saw Epsilon play versus Prophecy in regular season, they 2-0'd them. And actually, Smooya dominated Color. It's a bit of a rivalry there. Nevertheless, though, Freddy B this time towards short, trying to get the first kill. Prophecy, they have 1 player towards Heaven, 2 towards B side, 2 towards A side. The reason they have Quicks towards Heaven is because he has fast rotation. He can rotate towards the A side or towards B, but already Maeve is down, qualifies the first.
It's a good situation to be in, actually. Them finding the initial opening frag. Smooya will return fire, but Kolor actually has the timing in his favor. When he peeks out, Smooya was forced to reload. He's wide open towards long, so he takes him down. It is a 3 versus 4, but the AKs can definitely strike quite effectively if the marksmanship of Cosmin and the timing works in his favor.
Smoke goes out towards default. The bomb towards Banana. They might be waiting for Freddy B towards B short to try and get an impact towards the B side and sell a fake back. You can see already if he gets his kill now onto Fleeve towards B, there's a chance they go back with 10 seconds left. They're going to make the commitment towards that A side, but already Fleeve and Collar strike. It's going to be Cosmin now in the 1 versus 4.
Cosmin has to go huger as well, deny weapons if possible, but there's no time. He is just going to have to try and back off. They do peek towards him, so he can eliminate Color. Actually might be able to save the AWP as well, depending on how it goes, but Quicks takes him down.
Does indeed. So it goes 3-1 now. Epsilon should have enough money to buy up, nevertheless, though. It's the first shot there. Catching Smooth towards long. Maeve going towards connector. Great round there from the Hungarian star. But anyway, round number 5 shall begin. 1-3 being the scoreline on Epsilon. Look at the buy. Would have thought it's a lot better there, considering how clean they were versus the Ecos. But they're going to go for the fast play towards that B site and see if Kolok can test them once again.
Cole already focusing in towards Monster right now. They're baiting him out a little bit as they bound across side to side, trying to force him to fire, give away his position and commit into that. But no one actually going to draw out the fire just yet. He will be holding strong. They are taking the hit from short though. Is he going to be ready to reposition? They bound out through the smoke. The flashbangs are suing through. Everyone is blind and dazed right now, but Smooya and May find the opening kills. There will be trades back in their favor. But Freddy B and Barbar, they've got the rifles. Can they actually strike with them though?
So, quick step towards short. We'll take down Freddy B. Barbar now in the 1 versus 3. They don't know where he is just yet, so he can maybe get a kill, as they don't know his exact location, but eventually he will go down. 3-2 now. It seems like Prophecy on the buy rounds are able to get and can drop a bit of momentum here, as they probably will force an eco from Epsilon. It's looking likely as well, Jack, that this shall go to a 3-3 scoreline. And there you have it. Deagle's brought up to a few players there from Epsilon. It's looking like the eco coming out, and it should be 3-3. But then again, we saw on train, Epsilon did take a full eco.
What they have to do as well, basically focus on just dealing damage at this point. They need to wean out the growth of the economy of Prophecy, leave them in an unfavorable situation that they're not going to be too happy about early on. Kolor as well, playing it smart as he plays his own game against Smooya and does find the initial frag.
There you have it, the first kill off the back of the Hungarian AWP. They charge towards a long, quick stab rotating there, going to be able to halt the push as Epsilon try to rush down long to get the bomb down.
Is he going to be fast enough, though, to find these kills, as they do want to overwhelm and push in? Nice flashbang will go out, so they're going to be a little bit blind. They're not really as effective as he spams away. Him and Kale will go 2 for 2 as they take him down.
So, on to the next one. The second full buy round. So, round number 7. 3-3 being the scoreline. 4 AKs AWP onto Smooya once again, but no utility there for Owen Butterfield. And actually, Maeve was the one to drop the AWP to Smooya. Right now for the CT side, you can see they've got roughly 4,000 across the board. Epsilon, they're going to have to chain rounds together if they want a chance of breaking that CT side economy. They need to make it 4-3, maybe 5-3 and break that money. But you can see already Smooya getting aggressive towards B short, B sewers, towards that B bomb site I mentioned before, when he gets aggressive. And oh my goodness, that's a great angle. I've never seen that before. Catching Call off guard, but actually look at the counter aggression here from Calais.
Maeve, it's not all fun and games. The playground, still finding frags. Calais as well, coming from behind, is going to be able to claim one as he takes him down. The bomb is there as well. They didn't quite get the information of that just yet, and in the meantime, Barbar is still finding impact kills. Cosmine will eliminate them. He just comes down to flee. Trapped towards the B bomb site. He has been fantastic for Prophecy today, but he couldn't go that huge at B.
Yep. Already had 1 versus 4. It's not going to be a second one. And then you have it 3-4 now as Epsilon finally get a buy round going in their favor. Question is, though, how much cash was Prophecy able to conjure up and establish after winning 3 rounds with a Trop? Is that a boost, or does he simply go on the slide there? I think he just went on the slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Catching Cole off guard, not expecting that off angle there towards playground, but nevertheless. So the money, thanks to Sliggy there. So, Prophecy, they need this round. Epsilon, if they take it, make it 5-3, they break the money of Prophecy and force an eco. Potentially make this 6-3 and have a very good start here already on their T side of overpass. But then again, they have to challenge the AWP of Colo once again. Bomb left towards T stairs. Look at the normal T for here, as I mentioned before in the preface. 1 towards connector, 1 towards B, and 3 towards the A side to take control of the real estate towards A, towards A long, towards toilets, and of course towards Banana.
Got the AWP on Smear as well, so he can try and take those long-range firefights, see if he can blow open anything to give them more leeway to play with as the rounds will develop. They've got about 1 minute and 10 seconds left into this one as well, as they're trying to take it slow, encroach through, gain that map control section by section. Kolor is going to be the first point of contact. Those is the frontline infantry. They get him down fairly low and he's forced to retreat. Calais
towards connector. Oh, Barbar actually exiting connector and now coming down the steps. It's going to be Maeve, eventually goes down. There you have it. Calais finds the first, the 5 versus 4 now, 40 seconds left. The bomb lost in translation towards connector, but actually Barbar does find the kill. It's going to be the 4 versus 4 now. Color is low with the op towards the A site. Question is, do they go towards A or B? They don't have control of connector. But now they do. They're going to be going back towards the B side. Let's see if Freddie B can open it up.
Freddie B has to be huge into this round. They might be in an equal situation, but in terms of firepower, he is miles above. Fleeve as well. Caught off guard there. Tunnel visioned in towards Freddie B's location, focusing on short. Gets sidelined by Monster. Freddie still continuing his rampage as well, as he'll get another frag as he eliminates Quicks. And it's just Kolor remaining. Kolor not wanting to risk losing the AWP as well. Most likely just going to have to go for the save.
Yep. Son of a good AWP is knowing when to save as well. AWP is actually such a strong weapon, even on a pistol round or just pistols around the AWP. You can have so much impact with it. Have a good spawn. Pete was want to get the first kill. Go back towards connect to get the second one. You see what I mean? It's like dominoes. Falling one after the other. But nevertheless, Epsilon, they win one after the other. And now they should be breaking the bank here of Prophecy. And if they force the eco as well, which they will, you can see USPs run out. 5 USPs across the board. No Kevlar as well brought up for the CT side. As I said, they will buy a few, but nevertheless, it shall be. Round number 9, 5-3. It's looking likely that it shall go 6-3 there.
Heavy aggression here coming out early as well from Prophecy. They want to try and play this a bit more shock and awe when they only are on the eco, because they know they can't play it out like a proper gun round, so they're just going to wait, play towards long like they did previously, jump out, and take the fight and see if they can actually catch them off guard. Smooth, a nice pre-fire as well as he comes around with the AWP. Alive and kicking as he finds that frag. Calais will be able to do a tad of damage with the CZ. We'll tap away and find 1 kill. Calais actually doubles it up as well as Smooth goes down. They can recover the AWP and the AK.
It's a good reply from Epsilon. As soon as the call's given out that there's 4 towards A long, they make the instant transition towards the B bomb side. They know that there's only going to be 1 at maximum player there. And now they can potentially save the open AK, but actually Freddie B has got a different idea.
Freddie's incredible at this, just peeking out, finding those swift headshots. Whenever it's him holding an angle where you have to peek into his crosshair, he's going to win that fight every time.
Of course. Labelled the best player in the Elite Series. Smooth labelled the best player in the UK. And we're playing on UK soil, so of course, he's going to be one of the stars of the show. So, as predicted, it shall go 6-3 as the bomb will eventually tick down and expire. As we go into round number 10, Prophecy, what are they going to be bringing to the table here? How are they going to change things up? Because they actually only won 1 buy round, and then they forced a weak buy from us, and they won that, then an eco, they won that. So, if they lose this one, their money shall be shattered once again as we go into round number 10. What's the call going to be from Barbar? He knows he has the advantage in terms of the economy, the utility. How is he going to utilize that? Is he going to go for a fast play, try to catch Prophecy off guard towards the B side, off towards connector? I guess we're about to find out. Anyway, it's going to be the 2 opposite up there for the CT side. Quicks and Call. I like this play. If they can get rather aggressive with it, they should be able to catch Epsilon off guard. And as I said, Is he going to get aggressive? Already 4 players towards B short.
This is so clever as well. The boost came out. You get that secondary AWP that's now being wielded by Quicks in the elevated angle. You can snipe down Smooya. You remove their star player in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, but now that you know the AWP is towards B, or A AWP is towards B, you can execute upon it. Flash it off the angles, force the AWP back, render it useless. Smoke off towards CT lower, smoke off towards Heaven, have the Molotovs as well towards Gfinity, and tunnel and force back the CTs.
Oh, they're playing the close angle as the support of Flea, but they actually realise what's occurring. Struggle Barbar with the double entries. He saw through the sky. Barbar is reigning supreme right now. Cosmin as well finds that first kill, takes down Arch. It's a 2 versus 3 retake, but the silver lining is Epsilon. Everyone is fairly weak. The Molotov doing damage as well as they start to tick down. 35 HP, 10 and 10 HP shared by Barbar and Freddy B. The entries will start to come in ever so soon as they enter their way towards the bomb site. Kolos snipes down Cosmin. He's ready for more, but he's caught off guard as he had his pants around his ankles. Barbar is still finding all of these frags. They're just toying with Calais right now. As he's going to get behind them, Calais will actually get that 1 kill. Switches out to the AWP as well.
He picked up a kit.
Grabs the kit, jumps on the bomb. Freddy B's just going to run and try and go for the knife. He'll just take 1 left click. Oh, gets it!
What was that, 5 left clicks? He could have got 1-2, then the right click. The 1-2 jab and the right cross there. Oh, dearie me. There you have it. A miracle round 1 by Prophecy, the underdogs. Take 1. Only 1 player surviving though, so the colony won't be able to build. You can see Barbar. He's not really looking too stressed. Where they can reset the money. Look, a UMP, a FAMAS for the CT side. No AWP as well for Kolos. So even though they won the round, they lost all 5 players, so their money is in tatters. And now round number 11, it will be 6-4, a 2-round advantage for Epsilon. But if they win this one, they'll break that money once again. If you break the CT bank, you can easily claim 3 rounds on the trot. But obviously, you still have to execute that round win.
Slow play so far. They want to try and take this map control and just work their way through. First contact does come out. Flea's actually on the defending side as well as he spots them out. Arch providing a little bit of support as they advance into potentially better angles, just waiting for the push to come towards them, but no one really taking the fight. Just Maeve actually with a spam. That's huge. Arch just left on 2 HP into the early game. Calais takes down Cosmin though.
1 minute of the clock. Bomb making its way back towards the B side. Barbar again. He got the double entry last time. Can he do it again? It's a man disadvantage here for Epsilon. But there you have it. Barbar equalizes to the 4 versus 4.
Oh, he leads by example as he just sprints in and takes everyone down with his left and right hooks. It's a 3 versus 2 now remaining. Secure the bomb site. They're repeating history once more and they get themselves into these awkward situations. Is the retake going to happen? Again though, can Prophecy try and live up to the hype and keep this going? If they get reset, they're going to be left in a massive deficit. They're not going to be too happy about that. They do have utility, but it's all on Quicks.
Yeah, no kit as well. Spotted the first player, that's Freddy B. Yes, they're low HP, but the bomb could be too far gone here. Let's get the first kill, but you can see already going to be throwing in a towel then, saving towards T-Spawn. Going to be cutting their losses going to round number 12. They will be saving 2 M4, well, an AK and an M4. No kits there, but decent utility down to Quicks and Kevlar, of course, so they can potentially buy up into the next one. But of course, that's what happens when you win the round. Freddy B gets the final kill on the player that defused, having no player survive into the next round, and their money was so weak and it was so vulnerable to being reset. And there you have it. What's their buy going to be looking like here from Prophecy now that they're broke? Are they going to have UMPs, CZs? I guess you're about to find out.
It's not looking too great as the buy does come back through for Prophecy. Obviously, we knew their economy would be slightly weak, so Kolar actually still just stuck to the C there as well as he wants to try and project himself back on the AWP when he gets the potential to do so when his funds are more in line. But the early push comes through. You can see Barbar and Co just storming ahead here. Molotov goes in to halt any aggression from the Prophecy players as well.
So, weak buy here from Prophecy. Question is though, can Epsilon capitalize off of it? And already Barbar once again, the IGL and captain leading by example as he finds the first towards connector. And now it leaves Calais alone towards the A bomb site to try and hold and defend.
Nicely played though from Calais as the contact angle goes in his favor. Brutality coming to the table as he will shut down Cosmin very swiftly. They get ready to try and push through now as well. Everyone's starting to back off and readjust on the CT side. They've restructured their defense towards B. The spam is coming in. Smooya nearly taken down by that as well. They do return fire, but it's not going to work their way they wanted it to.
Spam down to just 24 HP. But anyway, though, 1 minute left on the clock. Bomb still towards T-stairs, towards T-spawn. They're expecting a push from the CT side, but actually, Prophecy in terms of information, they're lacking it. Calais alone towards the A side, hasn't pushed towards connector, played aggressive towards long, peeked out towards playground and spotted anyone. So right now, Prophecy have no idea where Epsilon are. And they could raise a few eyebrows heels, but a few eyebrows actually. But you can see Quicks right now, he's expecting a play towards the B bomb side, but here it is. Maeve and Smear trying to make a play with the bomb as well towards Toilets, but actually, if Kelly has good timing here, could come right back behind them.
Oh yeah, Calais could be absolutely incredible into this round. Even if he just resets to walk back over to A, he finds one kill as well, but the unfortunate thing is, taking down Barbar, Maeve and Smear now know where he is. They have secured the site as well. They've got a little bit of utility to aid them, to actually buy them time to get the bomb down. They can fall back, play from good afterplants. They just need to play together. And Smear takes the first strike. He'll actually get that initial frag on towards Quicks. Could actually get a second as well. If he eliminates Fleeve, this is really going to leave them in an awful spot. But Fleeve overpowers Maeve. Smear forced to try and take the fight as well, but switching to his side all the time, it doesn't work. Fleeve takes him down. Prophecy get themselves the 5th round.
They do indeed. 5-7 now. Fortunately, they're Maeve unable to get the kill onto Fleeve towards CT. If he got that kill towards CT, they knew CT was clear. Smee could just instantly scope towards Banana, scope towards A long, and at that point, the round could have been as good as done. Nevertheless, though, you can see Prophecy bringing this one back slowly but surely as we head into round number 12, I believe. Actually, round number 13, so surprises here, there, and everywhere, but let's see if Prophecy have another surprise here for Epsilon as they do take a round. It's going to be the 4 AK buy AWP onto Smee once again. And the same here goes for Prophecy. No AWP though for Quicks, but only one onto Colo. Aggression towards middle. Calais spots out a few players, sees the bomb as well, so will that telegraph the CT defense? Will they recalibrate it and go and maybe swap Quicks towards the A site, maybe swap him out towards Heaven? But nevertheless, just default control here from Epsilon. Take control of Toilets. A long, molly out Banana, smoke from Toilets. Standard overpass play.
Yeah, what tricks they got up their Fleeve.
Nice one, mate. They wear their heart on their Fleeve.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually. Calais getting himself ready though, as he wants to spice things up a little bit. Going to set ablaze to the surrounding Toilets. Probably not legal, but the push does come through anyway. Barbar gets the opening frags. He will take him down. They now storm on towards the site as well. Archie is ready for this. He has the support of Quicks, but the mollies and utility on the side of Epsilon could be very effective. But Archie does damage, actually gets the initial frag spammed away as well. Him and Kolor take down Freddie B and Barbar. It all falls on towards Smooya now, and the UK talent gets overwhelmed. Didn't know what he was doing, and he was a fish out of water.
6-7 now. Prophecy only one round away in deficit. Nevertheless, they are on the favored side, the CT side at that, so for Epsilon already to have 7 rounds on the T side of overpass, they can't really be too upset, as it looks like they're going to go for the eco, allow themselves to have a strong buy into the final round, round number 15. So, another likely outcome is here that Prophecy win this round, make it 7-7 versus the full eco. Stack up cash in those SMGs and have a strong buy into the final one from Epsilon and also from Prophecy.
Freddie B as well, trying to be a bit cheeky early on as he peeks up from short, but not really going to get too much bang for his buck. Just does put a seed of doubt in their minds though, that potentially they could rotate later onto this round. Calais could be huge as well, but Cosmin shuts him down.
So, 4 versus 4. Obviously, he's still favoring Prophecy in this scenario because they have the firepower, the Kevlar, the utility, the kits. If the bomb was planted. But of course, if Epsilon plant the bomb, well, that's their job essentially done, mission accomplished, because that means extra cash, extra utility, maybe an AWP as well to smooth up into the final round of the first half. So, Quicks there spots out the player towards connected. The bomb's actually shifting its way back through T-spawn and eventually towards Monster, and actually puts a good angle. He spots Cosmin, and Cosmin has the bomb. That telegraphs exactly where Epsilon were looking to go.
Yeah, tells them essentially the whole story right now. Arch as well will be able to strike up on Maeve. Kola struggling a little bit there as the push comes through from Freddie B. They do dink him down to 41 as well, and he's overwhelmed, just turns for some reason.
Was he playing an inverted there? 3 versus 3. Cosmin is low as well, but he had a quick from behind. Moving to maul these players coming from behind. Now it's Barbar on the 1 versus 3.
It's like an angry bear starts. He's mauling everyone. He's trying to find that kill as well. Barbar, that is absolute lunacy as he finds that frag. Just needs to take down Quicks now. He's left on 8 HP. Can't quite decide what weapon he wants to wield in this scenario, and he will lose the duel. So Quicks takes him down, but still tight round.
It was indeed, but it's the final round, so at this point money doesn't really mean too much. It's all about the rounds. And Prophecy, he may be close, but eventually he'll scrape it through. So, as we go into round number 15, 7-7. 2 AWPs onto Colin Fleeve, this time no longer onto Quicks. 3 and 4s as well. 4 AKs and open to Barbar here for the T side. It's looking like a fairly standard round here. Epsilon this time, they're going to be playing that normal default, 1 towards B, 1 towards connector, and then 3 towards the A bomb side. Take control of the map, and from there you can go for the executions and work the picks off that. But already one of the opposites out of play. Barbar this time with the AWP actually will find the first kill.
See how useful he is actually going to be with the weapon. He's been pretty powerful with the scopes today. He has actually been finding a few kills here and there. He was doing work on Train. The few rounds he actually did have it. So the push comes out. Cosmin slowly tiptoeing towards long here, getting ready to go for the peak. Kolar as well playing contact. Has a small bit of aid in Calais. Well, let's see if they actually can find the initial frag, or if Epsilon will grab the advantage. Ooh. Bit awkward, but Calais does grab it. Smooya's going to return fire, though, takes down Kolar. Smooya could hunt as well, just wide peek towards this if he wants to. Maeve's going to go all in. Him and Smooya peek a little bit too late, and Smooya will get the trade in the end. It's a 2 versus 3, but Quicks, he's in a perfect position. With such prowess, he eliminates Freddy B.
Bomb towards middle, and Barbar does retrieve, but now Quicks can deal even more damage versus Epsilon. Gets a nice headshot there onto Barbar, and now it's all down to Smooya. No longer wording the AWP, but has the rifle, as he's just as efficient with both weapons. And now the 1 versus 1 versus Arch. Smooya onto low HP. 2 bullets from the AK will eventually take him down, but it's a good read here from Smooya going towards B.
Going to go the whole way over, get the bomb down. It'll give him so much time to find a new angle to play from as well. I wanted them position a late round after plant and see where he actually wants to run the risk of winning this one. They are actually going to meet very early on as well. Smooya's ready for this. It should just take one shot, but he misses it. Smooya serves up the apple crumble. He's whiffed it.
What's the chance of that? He shall defuse the bomb. It's going to go 8-7. There you have it, Epsilon. They win the pistol. They have the early lead once again, as we've seen on every single map so far in the grand finals. But actually, it's going to be Prophecy to bring it forward and make it 8-7.
Yeah, beautiful stuff there so far with the first half. But let's head back for the desk for now.
Thank you very much, Jackie. Thank you very much, Snods. Well, there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game on our hands. That is the news so far to you. Gentlemen, SEO, Herald, wowzers. The CT side are leading 8, which is Prophecy. Now we flip sides over and change the teams. I mean, the thing is, though, is this what we expected to see from Prophecy?
I wouldn't say so. Like, the last 4 rounds and a half, they'd won the last 4 in a row, and they were quite convincing, honestly. Like, it was quite surprising. They had the rotations on, you know, I suppose on fleek is what the kids say nowadays, is it?
Oh, don't you say kids, mate. You've changed. You've ruined it. Oh, come on. Just say it's on fleek.
It's on fleek.
Thank
sure,
you.
Yeah, fine.
Harold, honestly, with the overpass, this map, you've got the CT side and the T side. Which side does it favour in this map?
Well, this is, I mean, yeah, I was going to say, this is Overpass. It is a CT-sided map at the end of the day. I would say taking an 8-7 is good for Prophecy considering their prior performance, but they do need to be able to step it up now. It needs to come alive. They need to go back into this and go, right, T-side, let's go. Quick fire, bing, bang, bosh. Shut down early. They've got the momentum now. They can play off the back of that. You know, they have the ability to win this map. They have to win it. It's so, so vital now that they take the initiative, they carry on what they started with, and they win.
Yeah, now you mentioned before we went into the actual game that it is the battle of the AWPers. Who do you think's leading the way at the moment, Kolar or Smooya?
I'd say it's quite even, to be honest. There hasn't been like a standout difference so far. It's been quite, you know, Kolar had him a few times, Smooya had him a few times. It's, you know, it's quite in the middle, but it's quite weird. We've seen other players actually pick up the AWPs. You know, Barbar had it for the last few rounds. Quicks had it at some point for the CT side. It's, you know, it seems like, I wouldn't say a lack of trust in the AWPers, but it seems like it's kind of fresh, I suppose.
Yeah, what about yourself, Harold? How have you seen that battle go?
Yeah, there's not been anyone that's particularly taking the initiative. Smooya's had a couple of good rounds, but I wouldn't say he's been absolutely pipping it to Kolar for the whole game. You know, it hasn't been, you know, even Barbar's been picking it up and doing damage, so it's pretty even. Your
predictions beforehand were both Epsilon. Any chance of you changing your minds on this one?
I wouldn't say so. So far, Prophecy's T sides have been the issue. Like, they've been faltering on that side. That's the side they started on Mirage, and they went down 15-0. So I wouldn't say it would be similar to that, but obviously I think it is the weaker side for them.
Okay, all right then. Listen, I'm going to pass over to 2 good men. They are over there, Jackie and Snods. Listen, you've heard it from the boys over here. They still are reckoning Epsilon are going to have this. What are your thoughts?
I mean, obviously, it's going to be Epsilon switching over to the CT side, is the favoured side. Obviously, getting 7 T rounds. Even though essentially lost the half, it's still a very good showing.
Yeah, it's not looking too bad. Obviously, as you said yourself, mate, Prophecy have been looking on Fleeve. So
there you go.
It's been working for them.
Yeah, I mean, so far I've already seen, 4 out of 5 pistols being won. For Epsilon, if they can carry on that form, make it 5 out of 6. And especially in this last one as well, if you win both pistols, it makes it so difficult to try and battle against that.
Yeah, it's a good result from obviously as well, because Epsilon were winning the majority of the pistols in every map, and they were still being able to contend with them in more of a closer scoreline as we saw from map 2. So the fact now, if they can come in early, nab themselves a pistol, get that under their belt, maybe there's a whole lot of chance.
Maybe. Anyway, though, as we go into round number 16, the second pistol, Epsilon. They've won the first one on their T side. Can they win the CT pistol here as we go into round number 16? It's going to be Quicks there, the IGL. And Captain for the Prophecy side going to be wielding the double flashbang and smoke as well, as they're going to be making their way towards the B-bomb site. Exactly the same as we saw from Epsilon.
Freddie B, the early peek comes out there. Freddie B can be a monster with this USP as he's ripping through players coming towards him. It's Smoother and Cosmine to step up as they snipe them down. The bomb's left in such an awkward location. It's just Quicks remaining. He's actually struggling to find the frags right now as he will falter.
So, both pistols won for Epsilon on overpass, and now we're going to see the real stars to align. Well, stars begin to align here for Epsilon on their CT side. What is Smooth going to be able to do? Before, it was Smooth and Maeve on overpass. Have they kept to the same setup? Or have they changed that one up? Anyway, there's going to be 2 Famises there. The MP7 once again for Freddie B. UMP onto Maeve and M4 onto Smooth. And let's see, it's going to be the force play from Prophecy after not even getting anywhere near planting the bomb.
Let's see, as this push is going to be coming in. They are ready as Smooth actually does find the headshot towards Arch as well. Maeve right now actually overwhelmed though. Smooth caught off guard. A very awkward situation. They recover the 1 M4. They can try and grab these weapons, reposition and get the bomb. It's a 3v3. They've got so much time into the round. Prophecy just need to play their cards right into this one, but the push coming down from Barber. Is he going to be able to find the headshot? Unfortunately not. Fleeve is just running through them. They've secured a lot of map control. Freddie B though with an MP7. He's done a lot of highlight stuff with this gun in the past, and he's still doing damage with it today. Quicks is just left on 18 HP. It seemed like this was going to be a round for Prophecy, but it's quickly been flushed down the toilet.
Freddie B on 12 HP, 1 bullet there from the CZ would have taken him down. And there you have it. 9. 2-8. Already a strong start for Epsilon. It seems like they're so close to the finish line here. Claiming that £40,000 across the board. What is that? £4,000 each? What would you do for £4 grand, mate? Go on a trip away with a girlfriend?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Save it.
Buy some lizards.
Yeah, sound as you would. Nevertheless, though, round number 18, 9-8, 1 round advantage for Epsilon, but it should be another one. It should go 10-8 because it shall be the EK for Prophecy on their T side. And once again, only the SMG onto Maeve and Smooth this time.
Fresh coming in early. Maeve actually going to spot them out. Obviously transfer a fair bit of damage. Smooth going to find these frags on towards Calais though, but that's actually all he gets is just the 1 Maeve as well. Short-lived. Arch unfortunately will kill his own teammates, so Fleeve's been removed, but it still is a 3 versus 3 nonetheless.
So, round number 20 now, and you can see already the T side able to charge their way through Banana. Fast rotation though, Cosmine with the FAMAS has the range advantage, the firepower advantage as well. Rotates in through towards Truck, and now he can hold the line here and mow down these unarmored opponents.
Oh, he is getting the frags. Him and Freddie B, they're actually connecting these shots. Arch will claim 1 with a P250. Scalps Cosmine, ready for more as well, as Freddie B is just bobbing and weaving. He's left on 4 HP. He can't really effectively play to try and win this one just yet. Arch has to push towards him and try and overpower him. Freddie B, normally deadly when he's holding the angle though, incredibly crisp. But he peeks out, he takes the fight, and Arch will spot him, rips his way through with the FAMAS, trades out to the M4 as well, tries to get Barber. Peeks at the correct time and finds a kill.
Close, but no cigar there. 10-8 should be the scoreline. You can see as well the economical damage that Prophecy have managed to do on full eco. Just Barber last alive. You can see they're talking about A-rush, maybe going to smoke off top of T-stairs, flash over and try to take control of playground and middle. The reason being is you can then funnel the T's back and not give them any room to breathe. But anyway, round number 19 shall begin as soon as he... No, off actually, 5 M4s right now for the CT side and 4 players charging towards Minos. They're going to try and swarm them, but actually look at the good core from Quicks as they're lining up the smokes here. Eventually going to go towards that B-bomb site.
This is going to be smart. Cosmine's going to have to be absolutely impeccable at defending this site. It's going to need to be very, very tenacious, but I imagine he will be overwhelmed. They've got the monster control, the tiptoe out. You have the line of sight completely blocked off as well from the smokes that they threw out earlier. They can secure this, get the bomb down, and then take first contact. But actually, Cosmine will spot the head of Fleeve. He overextended as they did walk down in towards water to try and gain that extra bit of map control.
Man advantage run out for Epsilon. The bomb is planted, the retake shall begin. Make it 2 now. Cosmine finds another one. They have kits, they have Molotovs. No smokes, but they have the man advantage. Let's see if they can still pull off the retake though, but Calais should be able to cut off the rotation from 2 players here.
Oh, this could be absolutely incredible if he plays it right, but he's blind. They flash over. Freddie B will get the shot. Quicks as well, just trying to hold towards Monster, will only get 1. He goes down. They've done it. They've got the retake off. That is going to be 11 rounds on the board. Their CT side looking very, very great right now. Barbar as well, celebrating, of course.
Yeah, they win the first part of the second half. You can see they're already tasting the victory. So, obviously, the push towards it, they had all the information they needed, and because they had the info, there's no one towards A, they knew the retake was about to happen towards that B bomb site. Cosmin, he found the first kill, he fell back, and that's so crucial because it allowed Epsilon to set up the retake, but nevertheless, round number 20. Let's see, 5 AKs, look at the lack of utility right now. No head armor to call out, 2 flashbangs, smoke flashbangs onto Quicks. No AWP, no no utility onto Fleave, Arch or Calais, so right now it's looking lackluster for Prophecy.
Yeah, very bare bones into the round. They don't really have too much to aid them tactically. It's just going to have to be their brute force rather than their brains coming into effect into this round. Calais will find 1 kill there, but Maeve trades it back with a smart contact push there. It's Quicks going down as well. So this might actually hurt them quite a lot into the round. You can see Prophecy restructuring their attack as well. They're going to back off and try and take this towards B. Calais will claim 1. It's Cosmin to be overpowered first. Then Maeve going down as well. Calais continuing his steam train as he wanted to get another frag for free, but Freddie B was ready for the rampage.
2 versus 3, man advantage right now for Prophecy. And 1 minute 5 left on the clock. You can see Fleave towards Connector, eventually going to rejoin the ranks here, but look at the flashbang.
Oh, the timing is impeccable there. The flashbang goes up. They did turn, but it's just a little bit unfortunate for Freddie B. He is able to find that kill in the end. Smooth elevated angle as well. Scopes in. Takes 1. It's going to be Fleave removed. Color and Arch aren't at the greatest situation as well. They're not full HP, and he's nearly connecting these tags. Just going for the wall bangs. Just depends on the timing.
Yeah, might even go for the save here in the scenario, but expects a push towards CT lower. Instead, they're not going to be taking the bait here from Smooth's AWP. Instead, they're going to allow him to save. And there you have it. As we go into round number 21, it shall go 11-9. Epsilon still have a 2-round advantage. Look at the money as well. Their money isn't too strong, so once the round loss bonus does, well, round loss bonus has come in. It's 1.4k extra for the side of Epsilon. But nevertheless, still looking favorable for the ex-Swedish lineup, now international.
Yeah, looking good so far as they are picking up these rounds. Prophecy as well, with a bit of a response there, but they have to try and link these together. We've seen situations where they get 1, but then it's the instant reset. Their money gets broken, their confidence takes a hit, and they can't quite get the momentum.
We saw it twice on Train, where Prophecy would win a miracle round, 1 versus 4, crazy defuse through the smoke, and then Epsilon would just instantly take out all the happiness and morale from the Prophecy side and reset their money. Let's see if they can do it again. It's going to be the Barbar this time. No AWP for him, just a CZ. Aggression towards middle, though.
Push coming through. Maeve just going to sprint straight out there as well. Fleave actually does connect the initial headshot, takes down Smooth, but there's a response. Maeve was ready for it. Tactical strike works in his advantage, so he will take him down. It's a 4 versus 4, but it's still going to favor the T's. Just depends how they actually play this one out. Kolor as well, further in their advantage as he will eliminate Maeve. Nade rolls in from Freddie B and actually does blow Arch out.
3 versus 3, Cosmin so close. Actually, the steps they're going to be heard by Quicks and Kolor, as he will try and retreat, but the timing isn't quite in his favor.
Oh, very awkward stuff there. Close and down to the wire. Cosmin striking though. It's 2v2. It's still so close. Cosmin actually goes massive into this situation. Gets the double kill. Just on the hands of Calais now as he's got to loop the whole way back around. Wants to go for the B play. He has utility. It's 2 flashes and a smoke. But will he be able to do this?
So, Calais making his way towards B. Well, he should get the bomb down. His smoke towards default means he cannot be spotted towards heaven. Instead of the squad faces it. Nevertheless, though, the retake shall begin. Actually, the bomb not going down just yet. You can see coming in from short. It's going to be Barbar there, the CZ, and Calais unable to make the jump back towards the site. And now Barbar can just wait. He's expecting the push there towards short, but instead, the bomb shall be planted. Barbar trying to take him, catch him off guard. He spots him out, but actually now he's cornered.
You can just flash over there, and you can see Calais actually having to roam around. Barbar basically just wants to be the distraction when they go for this push, as Cosmin has the rifle. They need to try and peek him together, force this to be a 2 versus 1, not 2 1v1s, but Calais, everything's shaping up to allow him to win the round right now. He's just got to land the shot, but Cosmin will be deadlier. Finds the flick, doesn't even...
It's just a Tuesday for him, isn't it?
Just standard, another day in the office, he is going to be able to get the round.
12-9 and the reset will come through, but thankfully Calais did get the bomb down, which means extra cash, extra utility, maybe some more firepower here, UMPs instead of upgraded pistols. And that could be the silver lining going to round number 22, but nevertheless, Cosmin here getting 3 massive kills. The 2 kills to shut down the mid-aggression for Prophecy, and of course, winning the 1 versus 1. And landing the headshot onto Calais. So, Force Play comes in, 3 UMPs, 2 AKs. Oh my goodness, no utility as well onto Quick's Flavor Arch. Again, it's looking unlikely that Prophecy can try and claw their way back into this one, as now they're in the 3-round deficit and they're 1 round away from being fully reset. But I believe Epsilon actually expecting the full eco. You can see 2 UMPs and the MP7 there for MP7 there for Freddie B.
Yeah, massive investment to the SMGs. The only redeeming factor is actually all these Epsilon players are very effective with weapons. We've seen them have great success from in the past, even against full buys.
So, 1 minute 20 left. Prophecy towards A long, about to be challenged by Smooya. No AWP for him, just the M4 instead. And actually, he could be swarmed here if things go south. He goes for the wide face, and now they haven't actually pulled the trigger just yet. They're still setting up. They have Quicks towards toilets, 2 players towards A long, and they're trying to use Khaled to sell the fake, but already Smooya spots the bomb, and you can see the 3-man rotation from Epsilon towards A.
We're pushing out, Fleet trying to strike first here, but Barbar gets the info. The flashbangs are going down as well. Smooya doing damage as he will eliminate Kolar. It's Barbar and Smooya to actually find these frags. Barbar again, another headshot comes through. Cali will get one, but that's all they actually get. They're just running straight through and finding these frags.
So, 13-9 now. So going to round number 23. Let's see what happens here then. So, obviously, what was so impressive there from Barbar was the use of the decoy as well. Used as the fake flashbang, went for the wide face, and you saw the players from Prophecy turning, expecting the flash, and Barbar with the UMP able to run rampant towards that A site. And there you have it, Prophecy now forced onto the eco. The money has eventually been broken. So, should be 14-9 here unless something crazy happens, and of course it can. There's going to be 2 Deagles. C-set down to Arch. PT50 for Quicks, but already Mayfield the UMP trying to stack up some cash.
Nade's going in to Fleet, going to get a little bit low as well. She tanked down incredibly low now. It's a big deficit. Maeve can just strike another frag with this UMP already early into the round. So Prophecy, they basically have to concede this one for free, especially when Freddie B is going to greet all of them towards mid, set them all up on a nice date with the corner, but actually goes down. Archer's going to find the frag with the CZ. Cosmin will retaliate. They should still be able to get this one. They're just overpowering and peeking at the correct time. They have the drop on him. Smee undetected as well. The old game of hide and seek right there.
Must have mistaken his head for a part of the engine towards truck. So, 14-9 now. 5-round lead here for Epsilon. Already production getting the trophy ready as well. It seems like they've got their, they've got their bets in. They're expecting this one to go Epsilon's way. 2 away from claiming the lion's share of £40,000. But anyway, enough of that. Enough of the future and into the present. It's going to be round number 24 now. Potentially the last full buy here for Prophecy, as they still need 7 more. And Epsilon only need 2. 5 AKs for them, once again, like utility as well. No Molotovs, just 5 smokes, a few flashbangs here and there, but they're lacking the full utility to go for a full execute towards one of these sites and try and ward it off or try and push back. Smooth up.
Try and keep him at bay. Yeah, it's been incredibly useful for Epsilon. All these players stepping up quite nicely. Barbar's been doing damage as well, so it's quite terrifying what they are actually going up against. The nades will come through as well. They have a little bit of utility into this round. Prophecy might as well use it to give themselves that slight advantage. They storm out, want to try and gain that map control towards mid, but Smooya is there. He's going to be the roadblock trying to slow them all down. Misses the shot through the smoke, but Freddie B still finding kills nonetheless.
Man advantage here for Epsilon. And now Freddie B's about to be tested once again. Gets a second, tries.
Still finding the frags right now. Kolar as well, going to be able to respond with the AKs. Takes down Freddie B. Maeve caught off guard from both sides, trapped in a rock and a hard place. It's 3v3, and they are going in towards the B-bomb site.
Kolar's low HP as well. Cosmin the off angle gets 1, trying to line them all up here. As he's about to send them towards match point. Epsilon so close to the finish line here, so close to 15 rounds. And being 1 away from £4,000 each. Flashman comes in once again. Can it catch Arch of Guard in his shower? But then again, Kolar is low. There you have it, he shall go down, and then Cosmin spots out the last player. 6 chances now for Epsilon. Their CT side to close, just 1 out in regulation, and make it the clean sweep there, 3-0.
Yeah. They grab this final map here. It will be them taking it in a 3-0 fashion, winning the grand final, being your victor for the Season 1 of the CSGO Elite Series.
So, into round number 25 now, the last buy here, probably for Prophecy. P90 onto Fleeve, UMP onto Arch. We saw some great players from the Scout, from Kolar on Train, but obviously this might be too far too gone. They have to really step up now that their backs are against the ropes in this one. Up onto Smooya. 2 AKs that have been retrieved from the dead bodies of Prophecy. And 2 and 4s to finish off the rest of that CT buy. Barbar already gets the first, utilising the smoke towards Connector. And now the man deficit on Prophecy. We've seen what happens. They seem to always be in a rut. They just let the momentum slip, and again, Barbar running rampant towards Connector gets the second.
Yeah, huge frags coming out already. Epsilon looking like they have sealed their fate, and they will be picking up this win and grabbing the trophy for themselves, as it is just remaining on the triple threat of Prophecy. Fleeve gonna waddle down, spots out the foot of Maeve, can strike the P90, will get one, can't quite get the second though, but Kolor drops down with a scout, will actually remove him, but he himself is sniped. A one tap from Cosme will remove him from the situation. It's just on Calais, the final remaining player on Prophecy, hoping to keep them alive and kicking in the tournament right now as he will strike, eliminate Smooya. He grabs himself the AWP as well, waiting for the push to come in, but no one is going to run the risk of walking into his crosshairs just yet.
1 versus 2 has the Molotov to aid him in this scenario, but the bomb right now is controlled and quarantined by Epsilon. Freddy being Cosme, they're not going to let this one slip. £40,000, they can sniff it, they can touch it, so close to them. And there you have it, trying to go for the crazy 1 in a million jump shots. And right now, I'm trying to retrieve the bomb. This could definitely be the end.
Yeah, right here, right now, could be them deciding their fate, as he is going to try and grab the bomb. Will do so. They don't actually spot him out as well, so he's got time to try and back out there. They don't peek through. They get one tag towards him. He can try and plant, but they've just got to peek. They know that he's going to be forced into going for the plant right here, right now. The spam coming through as well. They don't quite connect it just yet. He's staying alive. Tries to beat ground, but Cosme will get the shot. Epsilon take it. It's a 3-0 fashion. They win this best of 5 grand final. They are your champions of the Gfinity Elite Series.
A clean sweep from the international lineup as they take the stage and they claim themselves £40,000 and the title of CSGO champions of Season 1 of the Elite Series. Going into this one, they were the heavy favourites. We thought that Prophecy potentially could get a map here, but instead, Epsilon finishes one untested. And who knows what they're going to bring to Season 2.
Yeah, who knows? A dominating force. They just showed up in Storm. It was always all eyes on them and Envious, and Epsilon proved they were the victors here. They were the top dogs at the end of the day.
Question is as well right now, we're going to spend the money on, if you are Epsilon, £4,000 each. I believe you can buy a Rolex with that, as Smooth did say, but then again, you won't be able to get too much of a fancy one. Nevertheless, though, it's the prestige of winning Season 1 and taking it home, especially for Smooth as well, on home soil, winning the title on UK home ground.
Yeah, the only UK player that was able to make it to the final, locked it down in the end with his international side.